Good morning, wrestling fans. It's Sunday, August 25th, 2024. You know what that means. AEW All in London is today. Happy All in London Day, everyone. And I know this is a little bit, about maybe 10, 15 minutes or so earlier before I start Good Morning Wrestling fans, but since today is such a big day, I am off work today for All in London, taking place at 1 p.m. Eastern today, Wembley Stadium, London, England, and in just a little over half an hour, at 11 a.m. is the All in 0 hour, and I will talk about that and the rest of the card for All in London today, right here on the Sunday episode, the All In episode of 360 Good Morning Wrestling fans. Thank you everyone for tuning in. I am Lance Brock. I'm not sure if I have said that yet or not. Got all the all-in excitement today. And glad you could join me here this morning on this big day. I'm sure everyone is just as excited as I am for All In today. And let's get right into it. All In will be live from London, England, Wembley Stadium. And our card for All In, I believe these first two matches are going to be on the 0 hour. We have the Ring of Honor World Tag Team Champions, the Natural, Dustin Rhodes and Sammy Guevara, and the other two members of the Ring of Honor World 6-Man Tag Team Champions, the Von Erichs, Marshall and Ross, teaming with Katsuyori Shibata to take on the Undisputed Kingdom, Matt Taven and Mike Bennett, and Cage of Agony, Brian Cage, and the Gates of Agony, Bishop Khan and Toa Leona, in a 10-man tag team match. Should be a fun match. I'm gonna go with the Rhodes, Guevara, Shibata, and Von Erichs to go over in this one. And we have a mixed tag team match. Chris Statlander and Stokely Hathaway will be taking on Willow Nightingale and Tomohiro Ishii. And in this match, the winning team will get to choose the stipulation of Chris Statlander and Willow Nightingale's match at All Out in 2 weeks for the CMLL Women's Championship. Like I said, those matches, I know the mixed tag for sure will be on the 0 hour. And on the main card for All Out, we have a London Ladders match for the AEW World Trios Championships. The Patriarchy, Christian Cage, Killswitch will be taking on the Bang Bang Gang, Juice Robinson and Austin Gunn and Colton Gunn. And there's been talk about maybe the Switchblade Jay White making his return. And the House of Black, Malachi Black, Brody King and Buddy Matthews, and Pac teaming with the Blackpool Combat Club, Claudio Castagnoli and Wheeler Yuta. The FTW Championship, the For the World Championship, is on the line. Chris Jericho will be defending against Hook, the cold-hearted handsome devil. And if Hook loses, he can never challenge for the FTW championship again as long as Chris Jericho is the champion. And I just want to mention real quick, what a strange crowd reaction last night on Collision in Cardiff, Wales during the match between Big Bill and Hook. Big Bill was definitely one of the most over wrestlers on that show last night, and Hook being booed, definitely not what I was expecting. Also, there was quite a few chants during Jeff Jarrett's match last night as well, but I think we're going to see Hook get the FTW championship back in this one. Gotta go with Hook for a prediction. The AEW World Tag Team Championships are on the line in a three-way match. The Young Bucks, Matthew and Nicholas Jackson, defending against FTR, Dax Harwood and Cash Wheeler, and the Acclaimed, Max Caster and Anthony Bowens. Should be a good match. To be honest, I see the Bucks retaining. I'm sure there will probably be some cheating involved somehow, but I see the Young Bucks retaining the tag titles. The Casino Gauntlet match for a future shot at the AEW World Championship. And this one, I definitely expect to see some surprise entries in this match. Like I mentioned the other day, that Fightful has reported that Ricochet has signed a long-term deal with AEW and should debut on All In today. And I know people have been saying they expect him to debut in the Casino Gauntlet here, but also there's been some talk about another match, but I'll get to that in just a little bit. But who knows who's going to show up here in the Casino Gauntlet. Could be anybody, and like they always say, the match could end at any time. Could be some wrestlers that are supposed to be in the match still in the back and don't even get to come out. So I can't even pick a winner in this one, to be honest. Could be anybody. And next up we have a coffin match for the AEW TNT Championship. The AEW TNT Champion Jack Perry defending against Darby Allin. Sure, this will be a great match. And to be honest, I could probably go either way as far as a prediction goes. But because one of the reasons Jack Perry just changing the TNT Championship, giving it a makeover, would think that he wouldn't be dropping the title already. But Darby, though, he does have the world title match coming up at Grand Slam at Arthur Ashe Stadium next month. So if I had to take a pick and make a prediction, I have to go with Jack Perry in this one. As much as I love Darby Allin, gotta go with Jack Perry in this one. And I know some people have been talking about as well with what happened last year, the situation with CM Punk and Jack Perry. Maybe they'll use a glass coffin. Who knows? We will just have to wait and see. And we have the AEW American Championship on the line. MJF Maxwell Jacob Friedman taking on England's own Will Ospreay. This, I'm sure, will be an awesome match. Could definitely be a candidate for match of the night, if not maybe even match of the year. Will Ospreay is going to be over huge, of course, there in Wembley. I see Will Ospreay winning this one and dropping the American Championship and bringing back the International Championship. So that is my prediction for that one. The AEW TBS Championship is on the line. Mercedes Moné taking on Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. I'm sure this will be a really good match. And as much as I would love to see Dr. Britt Baker win the TBS Championship, I don't really see them taking the title off Mercedes just yet. I'm sure Camille will probably get involved in the match somehow and probably affect the finish of the match as well. So I see Mercedes Moné retaining the TBS Championship, but I'm sure it'll be a really good match though, either way, no matter who wins there. We have the AEW Women's World Championship on the line. Timeless Toni Storm taking on the Glamour Mariah May. This one, the whole turn, Mariah May turning on her mentor, Timeless Toni Storm, making her bleed with the shoe. Really looking forward to this match. Sure, it'll be a really good match as well. I see Mariah May actually walking out as Women's World Champion. I just got that feeling. Not sure how. I'm sure Mina Shirakawa will get involved somehow. And probably be a celebration of some kind after, but I see a new AEW Women's World Champion, the Glamour Mariah May, being crowned at All In today. The main event of All In London, title versus career, the final countdown for the AEW World Championship. AEW World Champion Swerve Strickland defending against the American Dragon, Bryan Danielson. And I'll admit it, I am in the middle in this one. I have no idea which way to go as far as a prediction going into this one. I have talked about on the podcast many times that Bryan Danielson is one of my favorite wrestlers. One of the best in the world today, definitely. If you disagree with that statement, I don't even know how you could consider yourself a wrestling fan. Already been confirmed that Brie Garcia now I should say, will be at All In with their kids. And part of me could, like I said, I'm kind of 50-50. Part of me could kind of see them defeating Swerve Strickland today, becoming the new AEW World Champion, and then go on and say when he does lose the championship, that's it. His career is over. He's retiring. But I could also see Danielson wanting to end it on AEW's biggest show of the year in Wembley Stadium, London, England. So, like I said, I'm 50-50 in this one. Not really even sure which way to go as far as a prediction goes, but I'm sure it'll be a great match. Just like the whole card, I'm sure will be great. Like I said, we are now about an hour and 19 minutes away from 0 hour kicking off. You can watch on TrillerPPV.com. Dave and Buster's here in the United States. Of course, there is also traditional pay-per-view as well. And I'm sure probably more locations that I am forgetting to mention right now. And I'm sure the commentary, as they do on AEW pay-per-views, will probably alternate with Tony Schiavone, Nigel McGuinness, of course, there in London, Excalibur, the Human Suplex Machine Taz. Not sure if Jim Ross will be calling any matches today on All In or not, but he was last year. But with his recent health issues, not really sure if he'll be able to make the trip or not. And right here, I kind of want to go back to one of the matches and talk about the Casino Gauntlet again. As of right now, like I said, there could be surprises, but right now, here are the confirmed entries in the Casino Gauntlet. We already know, because of the match on Dynamite recently, that freshly squeezed Orange Cassidy will be the first entrant. And that we also got Mark Briscoe, Kyle O'Reilly, Evil Uno, Roderick Strong, The Natural Dustin Rhodes, Matt Taven, Mike Bennett, and Hangman Adam Page. And he's not on the list right now that I am reading from, but I believe Jeff Jarrett will also be in the Casino Gauntlet as well. And that is everything taking place today in London, England, Wembley Stadium. And like I've been saying, sometime later today, not sure what time exactly, but I do hope to have a new episode of 360 Wrestling Fanatic going over everything that takes place on All In today, this afternoon. Well, here it's afternoon anyway, 1 p.m. Eastern Time. All I gotta say is, I hope everyone has a great All In day. Hope everyone enjoys All In. And like I said, I hope to be back later. Hope all of you will join me here as well. And enjoy All In, everybody. And have a great All In day.